Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's get cooking! Ingredients: slice that bottom half because we're not going to need it. Now slice the cabbage in half, but don't go all the way because we want that cabbage leaves to still be whole when we fertilize it. Cut it in half again. Now slice the bottom half and slice it into squares or bite size. Okay, let's do it again. Cut it in half. Half again. Slice the bottom half and slice it into bite size or squares. Now let's fertilize or salt the cabbages. For this 6 to 7 kilos of cabbages, I used 1 cup or 1.5 cup of salt. But make sure that the salt is evenly distributed to the cabbage or else it won't fertilize properly. Now let's make the paste. Okay, grind 6 to 7 onions. So since this is a Filipino style recipe, you can use any kind of onion you want, but mostly they use white onions. So just grind the onions. Okay, now add the garlic. Make sure you use a little bit amount of garlic because garlic has a very strong flavor. Also garlic, it has a very strong flavor, so you need to use a little bit. As you can see, the ginger did not grind very well, so I might grind them again. But this time, I will add the fish sauce with it. Okay, add the fish sauce. I used 1/4 cup of fish sauce. And just grind. Put it in a separate container and add the spring onions. Make sure you slice the spring onions this way. Next, we're going to slice our radish and carrots into very thin pieces, as thin as matchsticks. Okay, now for the carrots, you slice them in the same way as the radish too, but don't worry if your carrots and radish have different sizes. As long as they're thin as matchsticks, you'll be fine. Okay, next we're going to make the porridge. That's what they call it. So apparently it's only all-purpose flour or rice flour or glutinous flour with water. I normally use the 7:1 ratio, which is 7 cups of water plus 1 cup of all-purpose flour or glutinous flour or rice flour So if I use all-purpose flour, I normally add a little bit of cornstarch with it. Okay, so the cornstarch adds a little bit of thickness, and it's going to be as thick as this. I normally start with 6 cups of water, so if it's this thick already, I now add this 7 cup of water. And make sure to don't stop stirring, because if you stop stirring, the mixture may stuck to the bottom or stick to the bottom. Mixing continuously also avoid clumps. Now let's add our 3 tablespoons of sugar. You can use any sugar you want, white, brown, light brown, any sugar. Same measurements also. You only need a little bit of sugar because we don't want a very sweet kimchi, right? Add the porridge to the onions, radish, carrots, garlic, ginger, fish sauce, and spring onion mixture. This step is very important when making a kimchi, so don't forget to make the porridge. Now add your chili pepper powder. Add 2 cups of chili pepper powder, but if you want it to be much spicier, add 1 more cup. Next, after 1 to 2 hours, rinse your cabbage. When salting or fertilizing the cabbage usually absorbs the salt, so it loses its crispiness and shrinks 2 times its size. Make sure you rinse the cabbage properly. After rinsing, squeeze all the water from the cabbage and put it in a separate container. Last step, we're now going to add the paste to the cabbage. When adding the paste to the cabbage, make sure to wear gloves when you're going to mix it with your hands.